That time is 7 a.m. in the morning time on this Saturday morning, October 27th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Saturday Morning News on this Saturday morning, October 27th, 2018. Good morning to you all this lovely Saturday morning, October 27th, 2018, 7 a.m. And it is 42 degrees in North Massachusetts with light rain. Top stories on the Peter Channel Saturday morning news is Cesar Sayoc found a father and family attorney tells Anderson Cooper as he was captured yesterday morning in Aventura, Florida. Donald Trump claims media is using pipe bombs to score points against GOP, while President Trump also doles out last-minute campaign promises. Israel jet hit 80 targets in Gaza amid rocket fire and protests. Did you stay up to watch the entire game? I sure did. I stayed up until the 17th inning, and I woke up to find out that Game 3 at Dodger Stadium between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers was the longest game in World Series history as Max Muncy ended the game with a homer in the 18th inning with a Game 3 homer as the Boston Red Sox lose a tough one to the LA Dodgers 3-2 at Dodger Stadium, and Game 4 will be tonight at 8:09 p.m. with Milton native Rich Hill on the man for the Dodgers, while Alex Corey is yet to decide who will pitch for the Red Sox in game number 4. President Trump fumes after mail bomber interrupts his campaign message. Florida man held in probe of mail bombs targeting Trump critics. Trump addresses hundreds of young black conservatives, praises Kanye. American state Republicans idea to cut Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security to bring down the soaring deficit in of that idea the GOP won't like. Mattis said Khashoggi's brutal slaying and undermines regional stability, doesn't directly blame Saudis. Facebook identify and ran linked disinformation effort with more than 1 million followers. Australia loves Prince Harry and Meghan by the Stand for a Republic. Iranian boasts shadow U.S. warship as a reminder of potential confrontation at sea. Brockton cops suspended following arrest at Foxwoods Casino. Pathetic man arrested on charges stemming from homicide in Pennsylvania. Businesses are considered by housing company at former Brockton School. Victim of fatal motor crash. Joseph Mary called his kind person could not have say that yesterday's funeral service at St. Mary's Church in Norton and was a somber one, and he was buried at Timothy Plain Cemetery. GM breaks with Trump administration and calls for nationwide electric car sales program. As the Red Sox punch, Old Tech finds new friends. Economy grows at slower pace but still reflects strength. Tesla slashed the price of the Model 3 performance, and buyers who purchased before the price cut have some thoughts about it. Despite challenges facing the Catholic Church, the two local priests say they couldn't ignore their vocation in Attleboro area. Steampunk Girl featured a guest at Saturday's Downtown Attleboro Festival. Attleboro area communities getting more state road money. SpaceX is building a rocket for Falcon Heavy. Mars 2020 parachute to go. A volcano erupts to Mars? Yup. Mexico earthquake so powerful it cracked tectonic plate in half. Each child dies at New Jersey rehabilitation facility. Breastfeeding is good for the mother, not just baby, and vaccine recovers an illness that killed nearly 80,000 last year. Peter Joel News Dog. 7:04 on this early Saturday morning. It's time now for a sports report. Other sports news. Hall of Famer Alan Kern said he wouldn't know how to hit against today's pitchers. They sent him to Class D ball. Kevin Durant arrests 25 points in the fourth quarter as Warriors buried the Knicks, and Boogie reacts to the ejection of the Class team for Friday. And Boston Celtics will be taking on the Trappers of Detroit, while the Boston Bruins will be taking on Montreal Canadiens. Peter Challenge News Time, 7:04 on this Saturday morning, and it is time now for our Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Beep beep! Let's study off on the MBTA where the shuttle bus replaced rail line service between North Quincy and Bridge through 4 p.m. on Saturday. Shuttle bus will replace Green Line D branches between Kenmore and Reservoir on weekends from October 20th to December 16th to track and signal work. Commuter rail. Today, Saturday, shuttle bus will replace trains between Greenville and Rochester Street from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. I'm sleepy. Okay, looking at the highways and byways in the wing on this rainy Saturday morning. Rhode Island highways were down. It's looking good. Southeast Massachusetts, Cape Cod, it's looking good. 93 on the southbound side. It's slow from Summer Square in Somerville, Ireland, into the Mass Pike in downtown Boston. Due to an accident on 93 southbound around the Tipperary Tunnel near the Garden, and 93 southbound side got an accident down around New England Aquarium. Road closed at 180 southbound due to some road work and construction ends at midnight, and Mass Pike westbound side also around South Boston. But otherwise, Eastern Massachusetts highways are looking good. Central Western Massachusetts highways are looking good. Route 9, both ends of background in the Old 9, Connecticut. And up in northern New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine highways are looking good. Interstate 87 to the southbound side. Also, can name another upstate New York. Peter Joe Lusar. 7:06 on this Saturday morning, time and a half hour weather report, and it's a day meant to be indoors because look at outside because it is pouring rain outside, and we're taking a look at the radar satellite loop. It shows light rain throughout much of the region with some snow in upstate Massachusetts around Ashfall and then around North Fenton, Pittsburgh, on the southwestern portion of Vermont and southwestern New Hampshire. Heavy bend rain showers from Warwick down, and Newport down, searching down 95 down along Connecticut from New London down to Bridgeport, Connecticut. And rain and heavily down around the Cape Towns and then Nantucket. Heavy rain from Yarmouth down to East Dam, and rain and heavily from Poughkeepsie down to Newburgh. And it's all going to be headed towards the east, northeast. And looking at the future cast, it shows. So it's going to stay in the region throughout the day. We're going to have some pouring rain, 1 to 3 inches possible throughout the region. We can see pockets of, actually, amounts of 4 inches possible, especially on the south coast and Cape Towns, and we can see wind gusts 56 miles along the coast. To the interior, we can see gusts around 40-45 miles an hour, and that could result in some tree damage and some isolated power outages in the interior of New England and New England, but the more chance for the power outages will be the coast of southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Towns and Rhode Island. And if you have a power outage, do not call the 911, right, Robert? If you lose power, don't call 911. Call National Grid or Eversource. As we're looking at rain stretching all the way as far west as Indiana and far south as Washington, D.C., and seeing some snow around east of Syracuse and raining and snowing north of Toronto. Alright. Temperature spread around the region. It is in the mid to upper 30s to low to mid 40s in the interior 7 New England Waltz, in the mid 40s for the Cape Town with a 50-degree reading in China, Massachusetts, and it's in the low 40s for the Connecticut coast, and upper 20s to low to mid 30s in northern New England, with a 45-degree reading in Mount Washington, New Hampshire, 19 degrees in Mount Washington, New Hampshire, and 45 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Alright. We're under a flash flood watch from 8 a.m. to this evening. Flash flood continues for southeast Massachusetts and all around from 8 a.m. this morning. This evening, it's strong coastal storm will bring heavy rains to southeast New England later this morning, and rain amounts up to 1-3 is expected to hover. Local heavy amounts are likely to escalate to urban and port drainage flooding, which will be predicted to be accompanied by leaf cloud during the rain will spread this morning and become heavy late this morning and afternoon. And wind advisory may expect from the 11 this morning to 6 p.m. this evening east 15-25 miles gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Midday and evening, strong winds may blow down limbs, trees, and power outlines. Scattered power outages are expected in Central, Rhode Island, inland stuff, East Massachusetts. Okay, look at that forecast. Goes like this for today. Rain giving every time. High wind 52 degrees and east of about 5 to miles gust increases 12 to 6 miles after with winds gust highs 39 miles an hour. Just pictures 1% new spots between 1 and 2 inches possible tonight. Rain possibly a thunderstorm before 9 p.m. Then rain likely. Some sorts of severe rain. Patch fog low on 47 degrees. North east about 5 7 miles coming in the evening. Just pictures 8%. New possible 10 foot an inch possible. This time miles possible thunderstorms for Sunday. Mostly gusts about 59 degrees and southwest about 8 to 11 miles gusts 22 miles an hour. So it should be perfect weather for Dudley Village. It should be perfect weather for the Norton Parks and Rec Halloween Parade. Sunday night, chance of rain after 5 a.m. Mostly gusts about 41 degrees and southwest about 5 to 7 miles coming in the evening. Just picture 30% for Monday. Rain like rain before 11 a.m. Mostly gusts about 53 about 36 degrees and calm wind coming in the northwest about 6 miles in the afternoon. Just picture 6% for Tuesday. Saturday the parts gusts about 54 about 39 degrees. Wednesday, parts of the mostly gusts about 60 about 48 degrees. For Thursday, Jet Showers, mostly gusts about 60 to about 46 degrees, just picture 45%. And for Friday, Jet Showers, mostly gusts about 58 degrees, and just picture 50%. Right now, in Norton is 43 degrees and light rain, and that's going to be a Peter Channel Morning News on this Saturday morning, October 27th, 2018. Hope you have a good morning, goodbye, hope you have a good day.